And green flag racing will go. Trying to make it 3 wide. I think there's a nose in there. Woo, backs out. Gives a little bit of a nudge to Maxey down in turn number 3. Luma smoke out of the backside of number 31 that time on his entrance down to turn 1, Benjamin Lowry. James Givens at car number 2. They're still 3 wide through the pack, battling for position. They're 3 wide, battled up 4 wide, trying to get some positions off turn number 2. 39 about ready to go 1 lap down. And what appears to be a something. Down to turns 1 and 2. Caution flag is out. 1 driver stopped here to the bottom of the front stretch. James Givens, Andrew Tarbox, Chad Champion, Chris Maxey, your top 5 drivers. So here we go, folks. James Givens, Andrew Tarbox, your top 2 drivers in car number 2 and 8. Green flag is out, and we're back underway. The car 08 of Chad Champion is right there behind him. And Chad's going to try to extend turn number 1 as far up the racetrack as he can. They're side by side right behind him. 1 driver spins in turn number 2. Caution flag is out again. Next weekend we take off for NASCAR events at Richmond International Raceway, but we do return the week after that. So make sure you join us. Green flag is out. Back underway. James Givens will lead us down to turn number 1. And already 2 and 3 wide down to turn number 1. Got a quarter panel on the 3 wide action down there at turn 1. And Brian Bradley in that blue number 40, carrying a head of steam down to turn number 3. Will keep his car down to the inside of the racetrack. And he can't seem to carry it. James Givens, Andrew Tarbox, your top 2 drivers. Tarbox is in the white number 8 machine. And Chad Champion's in third, the black 08, light blue numbers. Car number 21 of Brandon Sandridge is in the silver. Number 21 down there. Working the bottom side of turn number 4. Takes the position away. And Chad Champion with pressure from behind and the inside. Brian Bradley to the inside. Makes the move happen. And Maxey's now got pressure on the quarter panel. And really beating the back door off of Maxey there. Chris Maxey in the number 5. Now with pressure down to the inside. Surprised he still has a back bumper and quarter panel right over there. Oh, Champion sideways again, handling. He is losing that race car. Caution flag. 1 driver flipped over in turn 3 and 4. Sandridge trying to take a high look that time. Whoa, big sneak from behind Brian Bradley. The 01 car of Daniel Alford being told by the tower to give it back, and he does. Now we're racing. Champion's right behind Brian Bradley there. Down to turn number 3. Looks like he's going to put the heat on the backside of the car number 8 of Andrew Tarbox. Whoa, car goes around. A little bit of help on that one. Daniel Alford. And here we go. Green flag is back out on the speedway, and we are looking to put lap number 6 on the board. I don't quite understand Lowry's smoke every time he enters the corner, but here's single file, your top 5 drivers. James Givens is pulling away in your car number 2. Andrew Tarbox still in your second position. Third is Brandon Sandridge. Sandridge looking low that time on Tarbox. And looks like the high line's going with number 8. Sandridge to the inside again. He's got a quarter, got a door now. To the inside, still side by side. Battle for second. Strong battle for second. And here comes the 40 of Brian Bradley. Down to turn number 1. Tarbox to the top of the racetrack. Lets his car jump over the berm there. right at the top of the racetrack. That's going to leave the number 21 of Brandon Sanders to set his sights on your leader of James Givens. They're down to turns 3 and 4. And number 40 of Brian Bradley is so fast. I don't know if he's got anything for James Givens, but he's definitely got himself a fast car enough to get into second, I believe. Caution flag is out. Car number 32 has spun around. Two drivers going around in turn number 2. That's the car number 27 going around of Matthew Cook facing the wrong way, as well as the car number 14 of Ryan Hutchins. The blue car of Ryan Hutchins going around in turn number 2. Tar box right there on the top side. Look at Brian Bradley sneaking. He's looking down to the inside. He's waiting for that green flag to fly and gets it. It's in the air. Look at Brian Bradley, the steam down low. Sandridge is putting the pressure on your leader, James Givens, off turn 2. They're side by side for third, side by side for fifth now down the back stretch. Sandridge playing it cool. Meanwhile, right behind him, it's that car number 40 of Brian Bradley. Told you to keep your eye on him. Now they're almost 3 wide off turn number 4. He's still working to the inside of Andrew Tarbox, the white number 8 machine, down to turn 1. Lowry in your number 31. Mosquito Patrol every time he goes down into a corner, but it looks like he's still keeping it up to pace. Champion can't seem to get below him. Oh, Tarbox way up the racetrack in turn number 4. And Brian Bradley trying to take advantage, has a door on him down to turn number 1. They're side by side. Now a quarter panel. Tarbox now has it off turn number 2. Lowry's right there in their shadows. Champion's right behind them. Both of them. Both champions. Meanwhile, back up front, James Givens just on a Sunday drive. And we are looking at 12 on the board. 20 to call it a day. And Brian Bradley apparently has used up his race car. It doesn't seem like he's got that power that he had earlier on in this race. Either that or Andrew Tarbox is driving the wheels off that thing like maybe he wasn't doing it earlier. Bradley now taking a look to the inside. Matthew Cook is going to rejoin us off pit road. I think Tarbox might like the outside line around this racetrack. I think that's what he learned. And the number 40 of Brian Bradley just can't seem to make the move happen with all the momentum that the number 8 of Andrew Tarbox has on the outside. So good for him. Back up front, the number 21 of Brandon Sandridge can't seem to close the deal. About 4 car lengths back. 5 to go this time. Lap traffic holding up your top 2 guys. They're side by side for the lead. They're both going to try to put it below the lap car. Little bit of contact right there. Lap traffic is staying out of the way. And 2 car with a right front flat on that car. And left front is definitely flat, but yeah, right, looks like it's not worth much either right now. There was contact, remember, on both sides of that race car. But with both tires flat, looks like, well, and even damage to the right rear quarter panel of your new leader, Brandon Sandridge. I don't know if that tire is going to hold up. Look at how sideways he is going into the corner. There's a lot of weight in the corner going on that tire. Laps are winding down. Can he hold on? If that tire can hold on the number 21, he'll walk away with a win. But still, 1 or 2 flat front tires on the number 2 of James Givens. He's still holding on to second in front of the field. That right front, I'm pretty sure, is okay now. Left front's completely shot. And Bradley in the number 40, giving some pressure. And that is a battle for second. All 3 cars off turn number 4. One more time around for the number 21 of Brandon Sandridge. Oh, he's real sideways. I think that tire's about to go or has already gone. He's off the pace down the backstretch. Can he get back around? Can he get back around? They're side by side. Tarbuck's to the outside. Brandon Sandridge is trying to make it back around to the start-finish line. Here it goes, folks. Will he make it? Tarbuck's. Brian Bradley Sandridge in third, and that car is completely destroyed on the quarter panel side. Here he is, folks. First race, first win. Tarbuck's is in victory lane.
Yes, sir.
Man, everyone's kind of looking around. I mean, you pretty much chased Elliott this whole race. I mean, everyone's like, where did this kid come from? Awesome job, man. What is going on in your mind right now? I mean, this has to be just completely just shocking.
Yeah, it's one of those things I kind of really didn't plan for it. I was just trying not to tear the paint off the side of the car that I got to ride in for free. So when I came out here to have a good time, we were running 1, 2, 3, and they both blew tires. So I was a little bit on the fortunate side with that one. But I guess if you're in the right place at the right time, it turns out well for you.
When did you know during the race that you had something that could actually win?
Well, it was after the qualifying. Wes came over here. He said the toe was off. He said he'd be fast in the race once the track blackened up, and he was right on. It's easy to drive. The car drives itself.
What do you think about this racetrack? I mean, half mile of just badass.
Oh yeah, it's fast, man. I run one race ever, and that was in this car at Potomac, and I think we're doing like 3 times as fast. I don't know. It's a little bit scary the first time.
Well, I mean, you can't win your first one ever and then not come back. So what are the plans now, or have you guys even discussed?
Well, supposedly I'm supposed to run the whole season, so I guess as long as I don't tear too much stuff up, it costs too much money, we'll be able to do that. So that's the plan anyway.
Well, congratulations, bud. Do you have anybody you'd like to thank other than obviously the folks that put you in the car here tonight?
Right, absolutely. I got to throw a big thanks to James Givens for giving me this opportunity. I've been working with him for a long time, working in the pits, and he was gracious enough to give me his ride this year.
How about that, boy?
It kind of helps to have 3 former champions in your corner, so I guess it's kind of hard not to win.
Well, congratulations, bud. Enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
All right, folks. Tarbuck's in victory lane. Driver, the car number 8, first time on the track, first time in this division, and first time in victory lane. He will lead your points leader.